than we had done in the first half. So, again, that gave us opportunities to score and limited by Pratt turning over the ball, limited the amount of opportunities they had to score. And, we made enough plays at the end to come up with a win.
Scoring went like this: Jackson for 2 for Pratt, 2 for Bates, 3 for Donenworth, 5 for Hughes, and then in double figures, Gatlin with 10 and Tice with 18. For the Vikings, 2 for Eva Malm, 4 for Kat Blanchett, 6 for Tinley Scott, 8 for Clara McElroy, a couple of big threes for her in this ball game, and 24 points for Adrian Hazelwood. What a game she had, and obviously she is going to be our player of the game.
Yeah, she led us in rebounds with 7 rebounds as well. Overall, we got out-rebounded 25-18, so that'll be one thing that Coach Drew won't be happy about. But turnovers, I had Pratt with 24 and the Vikings with 19, and just did a great job, especially that last 4 minutes. We were down by about 5 points there for most of the first part of the fourth quarter. We just couldn't close that gap, and then really did a nice job in the last 4 minutes of the game of converting on offense a couple of times, and a great job defensively.
Yeah, I got them scoring their 40th point at the 3:53 mark, and they did not score the remainder of the game. So, yeah, what a job for the Vikings. The Vikings trailed 36-40 at that point, and they went out and scored the next 8 points, an 8-0 run to finish the game out. And, what a job for the Vikings tonight. And, again, our player of the game is Adrian Hazelwood. Tonight's player of the game is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust. Safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Put their experience to work for you and your family. Relationship banking from People's Bank and Trust is what is the player of the game. Adrian Hazelwood with her 24 points, and we needed every one of them.
Absolutely. Adrian just kind of took, it was kind of like from the beginning of the game. She just kind of said, I'm going to take this game over. We're not going to lose this game. And she just willed her team to a win. She just, was kind of get on my back, and we're going to go, and we're going to make sure we come out of this with a win. It was a much-needed win for the girls. So
yeah, no question about that. That gives them a chance to move into there. And
he's going to have Adrian come and join us here in a minute.
She'll join us here in a minute. So we'll take a timeout and get ready to start Viking boys pregame. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball. Back after this 1 minute timeout. And welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. I'm going to go ahead and play the pregame interview with Coach Snyder here, as we're going to get a hold of Adrian Hazelwood in a little bit. But first we'll play the pregame interview so we don't miss out on that with Coach Snyder. So we'll play that right now. And welcome back to more Viking pregame. Don Bings along with Coach Doug Snyder as you get ready for the Think Pink night here this week. 2 games at home, which is good, but we got to erase that memory of Friday night at Haven.
Yeah, it wasn't a great night for us. I tell you, when we watched film yesterday, I think the word that stood out to me from our varsity guys that watched was humbling. It was a humbling night for us to kind of see where we were on that particular night. I think if we play Haven a number of different times, I would say they still beat us a few of those times, but I think we compete a lot better, and I think we have chances to win. But we get them one time, and that was the one time we had them, and they were ready to play, and we weren't as ready. And I think for us to realize that as we get to this point in time in the season and try to find ways to not belabor it, but still learn from it, I think is important. And I think, with the type of guys that we have, they don't have really long memories in regards to bad things, and we're going to move forward. And, it was a rough week for us last week. We haven't gone a week where we've lost 2 games in a row in a long time. And so hopefully we can bounce back from that tonight and be ready to go.
Yeah, you have a Pratt team coming in that not a phenomenal record, but still they're pretty good and pretty athletic.
Yeah, they're 11-6. We're sitting at 10-7, so they have a decent record. They've played a lot of similar teams to us. They lost to Haven twice this year. They've beaten Hoisington in a close game. We've beaten Hoisington and lost to Hoisington. We've both beaten Kingman. So there's a lot of like opponents in there. Coach Batten does a nice job for them. He's always got them ready to play. He's always able to bring some different things. They have some nice scorers. They can go inside. They can go outside. They're not super tall. They bring a 6'5" kid off the bench, but I think otherwise they start 6'3" or 6'4". And they do play behind a lot in the post. So I'm hopeful. If there was one bright spot the other day at our game at Haven, Cade Blanchett was 4 for 4 from inside the lane, and Gus Griffith was 3 for 6. So our 2 bigs went 7 for 10. We've got to continue to get those guys involved. Cade was a beast, I thought, at taking the ball to the hole and being able to score and taking guys with him. And we need more of that. And we got to understand that we've got to get the ball inside to those guys and give them a chance to score, because it's going to open up our 3-point shooters so much more as the game progresses.
Yeah, that inside out always is an advantage. But how about a couple of keys to victory tonight on Think Pink Night?
Yeah, it is Think Pink Night, and it's going to be nice to be those pink uniforms again. We've had some success in years past. Hopefully we can transition that tonight as well. And again, I think keys to victory, we've got to play defense a lot better than what we played in the last couple of games. We've got to get back to being who we are, and we've got to get some intensity in our defense, and we got to take a lot of pride in how we play. Number 2, we've been out-rebounded 2 games in a row. That doesn't happen to us very often, so we need to own those boards. I think number 3, we just need to go out and play our type of basketball and let the chips fall where they may.
Sounds like a plan, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks.
Coach Doug Snyder of the Vikings, and we'll be back with more pregame right after this. Valley Gym. Don Binkson along with now Adrian Hazelwood, 24 points tonight. And how did you find the bottom of the rim or bottom of the net that much tonight?
I think a big part of it was our team chemistry. We started off really slow, but especially me and Tinley, we just had like a connection, and her passes to me were super good, and I couldn't have scored without them.
Yeah, Kat Blanchett got in foul trouble, so you lost her. Tinley wasn't having a very good night. She didn't score, but she helped get you the ball, and you just didn't look back, didn't back down from Pratt at all.
Yep.
Is that something you like to do? Do you like to score?
Yeah, I like scoring. I feel like a big role on the team for me is to score, and so I try to do it as good as I can.
And I like this. Only 3 fouls tonight. You were able to keep your hand out of the cookie jar.
I know. I was surprised. I didn't foul till like the what? Second, third quarter?
Yeah. Well, their X's are all the second half, so you didn't foul any fouls in the first half. So that was a big step. But what will this do to motivate the Vikings to play Heston now on Friday?
I think, especially coming off the loss from Haven, we got our confidence back, and I feel like we have more chemistry. So once we play Heston, I think we'll have more confidence and we'll be able to run faster.
Well, we wish you the best of luck against them. Thanks for coming out on Pink Night, and you got to win the first time you got to use those pink uniforms.
Yes, I love our new pink uniforms. They're so much better than the other ones.
Yeah, that's good. Well, congratulations. Yes. Good job, and we'll see you Friday.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Adrian Hazelwood with the Vikings, and now we'll continue on with more Viking pregame. And Darren, you've looked at the scoring for Pratt. They put a lot of points on the board.
Yeah, they do. And, Pratt is always going to be athletic. They always have a couple of guys that are 6'4", 6'5", and so it's going to be a challenge. But like Coach Schneider said in the pregame, on paper at least, it's a pretty even matchup. And, our guys need to kind of take a page from what the girls did tonight and come out with some intensity, some energy. We've been a little flat last week against Hoisington, and then really almost didn't get off the bus at Haven the other night. So we need to find a way to come out and be excited. Really, just like the girls, this is a must-win for the guys. We've dropped from 3rd to 6th in the sub-state standings as of right now. We are 6th at 10-7. Ellsworth is 11-6. Norton is 11-6, and Russell is 12-7. But right behind us, Phillipsburg is 9-8, Hoisington 8-9. So we could still finish, depending on how we do and how other teams do. We could finish anywhere from 3rd to 8th. So we really are in a situation where these next 3 games are must-wins to get as good a seeding as we can in the sub-state.
And they have a guy by the name of Carson Hamey. I remember him from football. He's a very good athlete. Not particularly tall, a 6-foot guy, but he averages 17 points a game.
Yeah, we're going to have to find a way to defend him. And having not seen him play, I don't know if he's an outside shooter, if he gets to the rim. But like we said, they're going to be athletic. They always have guys across the board that are very athletic, and we're just going to have to be able to match their athleticism. Like Coach Schneider said, I think the key for us is to get the ball inside to Kai and to Gus.
Yeah, and we need to get Kai off the bus. We didn't have a bus ride tonight, but Kai just needs to get off to a good start because he just didn't have very many points the other night. He is our leading scorer, and he and Carson really have to get going tonight.
Yeah, and it's, if the outside game gets going, that'll make it better for our inside guys. If we can get the ball inside, that will help our outside guys.
No question about that. It's time for starting lineups, and how about the Pratt Greenbacks?
You bet. Starting tonight for Pratt, number 1, Tate Myers is a 5'10 senior. Number 3, Jair Johnson is a 6-foot senior. Number 11, Max Uni is a 6'1 junior. Number 12, Justice Tatro is a 6'3 senior. And number 24, their leading scorer, Carson Hamey, is a 6-foot senior.
So for Coach Batten, it'll be Myers, Johnson, Yowney, Tatro, and Hamey. And how about our Vikings tonight?
For the Vikings, our normal starting lineup of number 4, Carson Peel, a 6-foot senior. Cade Blanchett, a 6'5 senior, wears number 11. Vincent Pickering is number 23. He's a 6'2 senior. 24 is Kai Blanchett, a 6'4 junior, and number 30, Gus Griffith, a 6'4 senior.
So the Vikings, Coach Schneider will send out Peel, Blanchett, Pickering, Blanchett, and Griffith. And just like tonight's teams, the McPherson Laundry can help you look like a winner. Expert dry cleaning and professional shirt service. McPherson Laundry in McPherson is where you take your clothes. Pratt in their green uniforms, yellow or gold yellow, I think, numerals and writing and numbers, and a little yellow and green on the side of their jerseys and pants. And the Vikings in their pink uniforms, all pink with black lettering, black numerals, trimmed in white, and a little white and black striping down the side, and it's the Vikings and the Pratt Greenbacks here from Smoky Valley Gym. It's an east-west court, and we're right behind the scores table. Got a perfect view here of the ball game and see how the Vikings can do tonight. But like you said, I think the Vikings certainly have a little emotion to play with now. The girls had a big win. See what they can do here on the court tonight.
Yeah, we just need to come out and have some energy from the opening tip and be able to, withstand. If Pratt gets hot at first, just don't panic. Withstand that. Just keep battling. Hopefully we can get off to a fast start as well.
It looks like it'll be number 20 or number 12 in there, Tatro. He will be jumping against Kai Blanchett. How tall is Tatro?
Tatro is a 6'3" senior.
6'3" senior, so jumping against a 6'4" Kai Blanchett, so pretty even match there. We'll see how we go. We're ready to go. Enjoy tonight's CKL League matchup, tipped by the Vikings. Griffith to Peel, and we're underway here. They'll play man-to-man, it looks like, on the possession. Carson into the front court on the dribble, still on the dribble. Goes backdoor cut. Good pickup by Pratt. They go back to Carson to reset between the circles. Just underway, start of the game. Carson still with the dribble, gets a screen from Cade. Looking inside, nothing there. Goes out top to Kai Blanchett. Kai back to Carson. Carson outside, back over to Kai.
They've got Haney guarding Kai. Kai has a definite size advantage. Like to be able to see if we can get Kai the ball down inside a little bit.
Pickering will bring it out, reset the offense way out by the half-court line. Dribble drive off to Blanchett. Blanchett back to Pickering. Pickering in the corner. They're kind of congested over there. Now he comes out, gives it to Cade Blanchett. Cade will give it to Kai on the dribble drive off to Pickering. Pickering turns the corner inside. No, but Gus, I thought Gus had the rebound, but it goes to Pratt, and here comes Pratt on the run. Jair Thompson with it. Gets it out top to Yowney. Near side it goes to their leading scorer, number 24, Hamey. Goes back out to Uni. Uni on the dribble, right side of the lane. Good defense, Vikings. Tatro touches it now to number 24, and out of bounds off of the missed shot by Hamey. And Vikings get it as it goes out of bounds. No score on each first possession.
Well, Hamey's not afraid to shoot it. He was a good 6 feet behind the three-point line there and wasn't afraid to let it fly.
Well, that tells you a little bit about anytime he's within the half court, gets across half court, he's probably in range. Goes into Gus. Gus pivots, left-hand shot. Good. Wow, what a move.
Yeah, they've got 6'1" Yowney guarding Gus man-to-man, and Gus can definitely take advantage of him inside.
2-0 Vikings. Gus Griffith on that. And that was a left-handed shot off the glass, too. That was very good. Baseline drive, and there's a double dribble by the Tatro. So turnover Pratt, and Vikings get the ball. I didn't see, it was too much congestion there. I didn't see how
he kind of caught it and dribbled it, and then didn't realize he really dribbled it, picked it up, and then tried to go to the basket.
He got called for a double dribble. 6:06 left to go, first quarter. Vikings bring it into the front court, leading 2-0. Off it goes to Pickering, out top to Kai Blanchett. Ooh, I thought he'd trigger a three, but didn't. Oh, and he goes to Carson, and Carson took off. So the Vikings turn it over. Pratt basketball here in the second possession. Uni gets it into Jair Johnson. Johnson across the timeline, guarded by Peel. Backdoor cut. Oh, falling away and missing the shot was Myers. Here comes Carson on the dribble. Side of the lane. Bounce pass into Gus, but it's stolen by Uni. Uni right into the lane. Shot up and no. Rebound, shot, and good by Hamey.
Yeah, he kind of tapped it off the backboard to himself.
Carson gets it off to Pickering. His three ball. It's good. On right at CPA. Three-pointed by Vince Pickering. And the Vikings up 5-2 at the 5:14 mark. Jair Thompson gets called for the travel. Turnover Pratt, number 2. 5-2 Vikings at the 5:08 mark. Cade Blanchett will put it into Carson Peel. Vikings with the 3-point lead. Into the front court comes Carson on the walk. Myers picks him up. It's a screen from Gus coming. Comes over to Cade Blanchett. Baseline to Pickering inside. Oh, knocked away and stolen by Johnson. Turnover Vikings.
We're looking to get it inside, but we're trying to force it when it's not there.
Johnson doesn't get it off the ground, and here gets a rebound, Tatro, and Tatro puts it in, and he's fouled, and he will have a chance for an and one.
So I like the fact that we're looking to get it into the post, but we can't force it in there if the defense has got it covered up.
Kai Blanchett picks up the foul.
Pratt really pushes the ball down the floor. They want to go fast, so we got to make sure we're getting back on defense, and we got to block out the shooter.
Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Cade Blanchett. Yeah, the shooter gets his own rebound. That's not good. Here's Pickering with it on the right in front of the Pratt bench, off to Carson Peel. Back to Pickering, looking to get it into Gus. Goes out instead to Kai. Kai launch a three ball. No rebound. Ball loose, but picked up by Jair Thompson or Johnson. And a good block by Kai Blanchett. He gets it to Cade. Here come the Vikings on the run. They don't have numbers, though. Cade does the right thing. Slow it down, get to Carson. Carson kick out to Cade. He's going to launch a three ball. In and out, no good. Rebound, Cade. Side of the lane, Cade strong. No, but he's fouled, and Cade will have free throws. Foul's going to be on Pratt, number 12. That's Tatro, and it's his first.
Good intensity by the Vikings so far. We've got a little energy to start the game.
Absolutely. Good fight in there by Cade Blanchett. Cade's first free throw, no good.
Autry, and House checking in for the Vikings. Griffith, Kai Blanchett, and Pickering going to get a rest. In for Pratt, number 20, Arlie Morrell is a 6'5" freshman.
I saw him playing in the JV game. I didn't see how many quarters he played. Blanchett gets the second free throw to go, and it's 6-4. Vikings with the 2-point lead. Pratt with the ball. Uni gets it off to number 20, Morrell. Johnson out top with it, goes into Uni. Uni working against, and they're going to have a...
Yeah, they had a mismatch there. We had Jerome guarding the 6'1" Uni down on the post. Jerome bodied up on him and got the foul. Coming in for Pratt, number 21, Noah Riley is a 5'9" junior.
Well, Pratt will put it in play underneath their own basket. Johnson lob inside, shot, and good. And that was too easy. We didn't.
Yeah, it's the same play we run with Kai.
6-6 now at the 3:41 mark of the first quarter. Carson with it outside, gets double teamed, gets it off to Justice. Off top to Cade to reset the offense. Cade drive to the baseline. Pick up his dribble. Off to Justice. Justice over to Jerome. Jerome dribble drive. Little floater. Too strong. Rebound. Hamey. And here he comes. Quickly up to Morrell. Back to Hamey. He'll launch a three. No, he's going to drive in lane instead. Off to Tatro. Ball loose. Tipped around and last touch by Pratt. It'll be Viking basketball. Turnover or not a turnover?
Yeah.
Turnover number
5.
5 already. Vikings have
3.
Carson will bring it slowly into the front court at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Enjoyed a chance to talk to Adrian Hazelwood after her 24-point performance here tonight in the girls' game in their 4-point victory. Ball game, they didn't have the lead very much of the game, but they had it when it counted.
When the clock hits 0, that's when you want to have it.
Justice Autry with a 3-ball. In and out, no good. Rebound, Cade Blanchett. Cade will bring it outside, though. Now drive the baseline. Cade's shot up. Good. Nice decision by Cade to take it back to the rim. 8 for the Vikings, 6 for Pratt. Johnson brings it into the front court on the dribble, picked up by Carson. Man-to-man for the Vikings on this possession. Out top to Morrell. Morrell bounce pass right to Autry. Jerome on the dribble. Jerome all the way in, up and no good. Rebound, Pratt. Quickly the other way comes Riley. Kick it off to Hamey. Hamey with the dribble drive, up, no. Rebound, Vikings. Quickly the other way comes Carson. Off to Justice, the Meerkat Autry. Dribble drive, kick out to Peel. His shot, no. Gets his own rebound. At the free throw line, another shot, no. Rebound, last touch by Smoky Valley. Pratt basketball. Tatro back in, Myers back in. Uni and Johnson out. Griffith Blanchett back in for the Vikings. Carson and Cade out. 1:45 left to go, first quarter. Vikings up 8-6 here. Myers will bring it into the front court. Picked up by Jerome Autry. Off to Myers, around to Tatro. Tatro, bounce pass into Morrell. Morrell, turnaround shot, good. Wow.
Tough shot over 2 defenders with hands right in his face. Nice shot.
Nice shot, 127 here.
And he's a freshman.
Off to Kai Blanchett. Backdoor cut now to Autry. Jerome to House, his little 6-footer. It's good. Braxton House knocks it down for the Vikings. 10-8, Vikings lead with the 1:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Tatro has it baseline, looking for Myers inside. Nice tip and deflection by the Vikings. They get it off to Justice, and he'll bring it into the front court as we go under a minute left to go. Vikings by 2 with the basketball. Autry gets it off to his brother Jerome. Jerome dribble in the lane, little floater. No, rebound Morrell. Quickly up to Hamey. Hamey looking for Myers, but Hamey will take it in himself. No, rebound Kai Blanchett. Kai gets it off to Jerome, or that's Justice. I get them mixed up when they don't have the right numbers on. Justice has 10 instead of 1 for this game with their pink uniforms. It's pink night here at Smoky Valley. Gus with it outside, goes over to Jerome, underneath to Justice. Beautiful play and foul. Going to be on the floor, but it'll be out of bounds to the Vikings now with 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Myers picks up the foul, his first, team second.
Johnson coming back in for the Greenbacks.
Hamey will go out. Get a quick break here before the end of the quarter. Still looking, going to go out to Kai Blanchett. Kai with a dribble drive. Kai shot, no rebound. Gus up and no rebound. Pratt. Johnson loses the handle off the backboard, out of bounds to the Vikings with 1.3 seconds remaining. And the Vikings going to have a quick chance to throw it up toward the goal here. Get it to Jerome. He'll launch a long one, and it is off the backboard and rim, no good. And our score after one quarter, Vikings 10, Pratt 8. Back after this, 1 minute. Time out. Smoky Valley Gym done things along with Darren Abel as we get ready to start the second quarter. The Vikings up 10-8. Rebounds or turnovers? Let's just do turnovers.
Turnovers. I've got 3 for the Vikings and 7 on Pratt.
The Vikings have done a great job of turning them over. They have a 10-8 lead, and the first possession will belong to Pratt. Uni putting it into Johnson, Tatro, Hamey, and Myers on the court. Carson Peel, Cade Blanchett, Kai Blanchett, Griffith, and Pickering on the court for the Vikings. Hamey trying to get some distance between him and the Viking defender, but not there. Here's Uni, kick it out, and now we've got a reach-in foul on the drive by somebody. I'm going to call it on
Kai,
and that'll be his second. So Kai in a little bit of trouble, and that'll bring your son Ethan in there with his number 3 uniform tonight. Lob inside again. There's a shot up and got it to go again. Uni, 2 of those. Giving them a 10-10 tie. Pickering on the dribble drive all the way to the rack. 12 for the Vikings. And now a quick timeout.
Coach Batten not happy with the way his team got back on defense there.
How can you let somebody drive the length of the court? We'll keep this one right here. Got some scores, and this scoreboard update brought to you by McPherson Dental Care. Your friendly hometown dentist online at McPhersonDentalCare.com, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. An upset, maybe?
Yeah, an upset in girls score. Ellsworth 42, Southeast of Saline 33. So Ellsworth was 10-7, Southeast was 16-2. A league score in girls, Halstead 49, Lions 32.
That's probably not unusual there, but
No.
the Ellsworth one over Southeast of Saline in our sub-state kind of hurts the Vikings' chances of getting a home game.
Yeah, that's a big win for Ellsworth.
12-10 Vikings lead. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Gets it off to Hamey, Myers, Johnson. Johnson still with it, give and go, stolen by Gus Griffith. Good hands by Gus. Carson quickly at the top of the key. Drive, kick out to Cade. Cade out top to Pickering. Pickering out to Carson to reset the offense at the 7-minute mark of the second quarter. Vikings up 12-10. Pickering looking for a cutter. Goes out to Cade, his brother, around to Ethan. Ethan out top to Carson. Carson over to Pickering. His 3-ball. It's in and out. Rebound, Hamey. 2-on-2 break for the Pratt Greenbacks. Good through contact is Hamey. And he got it to go to tie the game up at 12-12. He just persisted on that drive. 6:35 to go in the second quarter. Carson on the dribble against Myers. Loses the handle momentarily, but picks it back up. Pickering has it. Looking for a screen from the Vikings.
Oh, he had
Gus.
Cade open down low.
Out to Pickering. Goes into, knocked away by Tatro. It'll stay with Smoky Valley. And he's got to go out and get a hot dog as the ball goes way out into the commons area.
That
was a quick break for Tatro out there. He comes back and gives the ball to the official. Carson will put it in play for the Vikings. Go out top. Got to go to somebody. Goes to Gus underneath the basket. Shot up. No. Rebound. Carson elevates. Little shot. No. Rebound. Gus. Who's the foul going to be on? Out of bounds. 2.
I think it's going to stay for us.
Yowney picks up the foul. No, Yowney got too much pressure on one of the Vikings under there somehow. I didn't see it. 6:06 left to go, second quarter. Carson got to get it in somewhere and does to Ethan. Ethan has it stolen by Johnson. Johnson to Myers. Shot good. Nice floor work by Pratt to take their first lead of the game, 14-12. Carson to Pickering. His shot up, blocked by Johnson, but Gus right there to get the rebound. His shot blocked by Yowney. Yowney dribbles it off his foot, but Carson picks it up. Got hacked by Hamey, but nothing called. Here's Pickering with it. Out top to Carson. Carson dumped down. Beautiful pass to Gus Griffith, who gets another basket. 14-14 at the 5:30 mark of the second quarter. Johnson on the dribble. Johnson through contact.
Yep, absolutely a good call.
Johnson just kept driving right into.
He lowered his shoulder and put his shoulder right into Carson's chest.
So Johnson gets called for the foul, his first. Team
That's
fourth.
10 turnovers on Pratt to 5 for the Vikings.
Thank you. Cade will put it into Carson to restart the Vikings offense at the 5:20 mark with a 14-14 tie here from Smoky Valley Gym. Home tonight, home again on Friday against Heston. Big matchup Friday on senior night against the Swathers. Here's Pickering from the elbow. His shot, no. Rebound. Oh, it did go in.
Died on the back of the rim and fell in.
16-14 Vikings with the lead. Uni with it on the dribble. Myers around to Tatro, around to Uni again. His dribble right in the lane. Shot up. No, glass. I thought he missed it badly, but he was playing glass all the way, I guess. And ties the game up at 16 all. Carson with the left-handed shot. No. Rebound. Gus underneath has it knocked away. Vikings get the long rebound to Carson. To Pickering. Back to Carson. Carson on the dribble. out of eights and drops it in on the teardrop shot for the Vikings' 18th point. 4:20 to go here in the first half. Oh, steal by Pickering. Intercepted that pass. Pickering with the basket and good on the turnover. The Vikings get a nice looking basket. Pickering saw that pass coming and just like a wide receiver took it to the other end for the 2 points. Under 4 minutes to go. Get it off to Uni. Uni off to Hamey. And they're going to get a foul on somebody. I don't know if that was the screener or the screenee. And it was the Vikings screenee. Cade picks up his first.
Autry, and House back in for Griffith, Pickering, and Abel.
Tatro in for the Pratt Greenbacks for Uni. Tatro and Morrell gives them some height at 6'4" and 6'5".
Yeah.
So the Vikings go a little smaller with Cade, with Gus going out. Tatro has it, gets it off to Johnson. Vikings by 4 here. Riley, gets it off to Morrell. Morrell dribble drive, penetrates, shot off the glass.
Ooh,
wow.
That was a nice shot.
That's a good looking shot. Did you say he's a freshman?
He's a freshman. Yeah, Braxton defended him pretty well.
Yeah, that was a great defense, but boy, that was a great shot.
Get out of the lane, Braxton.
Off it goes to the Meerkat Justice. Autry looking for his brother Jerome. Gets it to him over to Carson right in front of the Pratt bench. Carson dribble drive. House from the elbow blocked. Ball comes down to Cade. Cade shot, fouled, and Cade will have 2 free throws. Riley got the worst end of the deal there on that foul, but he was definitely hitting
kind of
Cade,
was going up, and he just ran through Cade's arms.
So Cade will have 2 more free throws. Made 1 of 2 in the first quarter. First one up and right in there. He shoots a pretty flat free throw, but it finds the bottom of the net. And he gets them both. He's 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe, and the Vikings have a 22-18 lead here. 3:13 to go here in this first half. Off it goes to Morrell, gets it off to Hamey. Hamey's driving the side of the lane. Hamey's shot. Ooh, I thought Cade had a block on it, but he got it by him. You can see why he's their leading scorer. He likes to get to the glass. Carson off to Justice. Justice around the perimeter. Justice kick out to Jerome. His 3 ball, too strong. Rebound. Vikings.
Oh!
Braxton and Cade go both for it to get it.
And if one of them had let the other one have it, we'd have saved it.
Yeah, we would have, but it's a turnover on the Vikings. And Pratt with a chance to tie with the 2, take a lead with the 3. Vikings have made a 3 tonight. Pratt has not made a 3. They have all 2s. They missed 1 and 1 opportunity. There's Hamey on the dribble. Hamey into traffic, kick it out to Tatro. Across it goes to Myers. He's going to launch a 3. And why did I say something? Riley knocks down the 3. 23 Pratt, 22 Smoky Valley. They get their first lead at the 2:15 mark. Autry, Justice, kick it out to Jerome. Jerome with the dribble around the perimeter. Baseline to Carson. His drive in the lane. Kick out to Cade. Off to Braxton. His little 6-footer, too strong. Rebound, Justice. Gets double teamed in the middle. Out to Carson. He'll launch a 3 ball short. And out of bounds, 2.
No, we're going to say it's tipped.
It was tipped.
Yep.
The official said it was tipped.
Gus Griffith in for Cade Blanchett.
He said he's sure who tipped it. That's his call. I wasn't looking for a tip.
Yeah, Coach Batten is saying there's no way you didn't see that.
Carson to put it in play, gets it into Braxton. Oh, and it rims out, but Carson with the rebound. Carson gets tied up and out of bounds. Last touch by Pratt. It'll stay with the Vikings again. 1:45 to go until halftime. Vikings trail by 1, 23-22. Still looking. Now goes to House. Braxton House with it, and it goes off of Braxton, out of bounds. Turnover Vikings. Uni back in, Tatro out.
Pickering back in for the Vikings. Carson's going to get a break.
His first break of the night. Uni will put it in play for Pratt to Johnson. He'll bring it into the front court. Justice to pick him up at half court here. Vikings haven't done any 1-3-1 deflect yet tonight. And it goes to Morrell, to Riley. Ooh, almost a steal by Pickering, but not there. Johnson will dribble drive, elevates, shot off, rebound inside Uni. Uses his body to get strong.
Yeah, had Jerome trying to block him out down there, and Uni definitely had the size advantage.
3-point lead for Pratt now. Vikings with the ball. House out top to Jerome. Jerome on the dribble over near to Pickering. Pickering to Justice. Bad sportsmanship by the Pratt team as they're yelling something over there. And now it's Green away from the ball. Braxton House gets called for the offensive screen. And is that a turnover too?
Yep.
Number 8?
I've got 7.
7, okay. I maybe marked one on the wrong side. How many does Pratt have?
I've got Pratt for 11.
Yeah, I missed that one, so. Here's Johnson. Oh, tipped by Braxton House, but Yowney saves it, and Yowney gets the double dribble. He said, I don't think I did that, but.
I didn't think he did either. I thought he knocked the ball out of the air with his hand onto the floor. I didn't think he really dribbled, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. Vikings 48 seconds down by 3. As Justice brings it into the front court to Braxton. Braxton looking for Gus, goes to him way outside underneath to Pickering. Waits for everybody to clear, and Pickering with his 8th point of the quarter, 11 for the game, 24 for the Vikings, 25 for Pratt. Get a stop, get the ball back. Riley on the dribble against Autry. Yamey underneath to Johnson. Johnson shot up loud. He was with it on persistence. Delay of game warning on Pratt for knocking the ball loose after the shot.
Yeah, Pratt's doing a good job of whoever the Twins are guarding. Their guy is trying to get posted up down low.
Justice brings it in the front court, gets it off to Braxton. Braxton looking top of the key to Pickering. Pickering going to elevate a 3. No, rebound Pratt. And a steal by Justice, but it goes no ball, no possession. And our halftime is here. Vikings trail by 1, 25-24. We'll be back to wrap this first half up after these timeouts.
The Wildfires will be dancing their team leader routine tonight, taught by Rana Decker and Addison Ebert. The Wildfires are Lauren DeLiesel, Olivia Ford, Rana Decker, Addison Ebert, Esther Clark, Tatum Reed, Tessa Replical, Haley Cubias, Keely Friesen, and Sarah McCullough. Smoky Valley Wildfires under the direction of Angela DeLizo. Great job, girls. We've been asked to make an announcement. The concession stand will be closing after halftime. Hot dogs are $1. Best deal in town.
What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is probably math. I like math. What's yours?
Math.
Math? Good.
Probably weights.
What's your favorite candy?
Reese's. I like Reese's. What's yours?
Probably Butterfingers.
Butterfinger? Yeah.
You want some?
Yeah, I want some. No way. Thank you.
Probably M&M's.
Well, mine's Butterfingers. You want some?
Sure. Thank you.
Who is the best dancer on the team?
Best dancer? With Kai Blanchett.
Kai or Jerome?
What do you like to do in your free time?
My free time, if I'm not playing sports, I like to watch sports or just help on the farm.
I play Xbox or watch sports and hang out with my friends.
Who is your favorite basketball player?
Probably Steph Curry.
Why?
Because I want to shoot like him, but that's pretty hard to do.
Derrick Rose.
Why?
Because he can dunk it really nice and I can't. And yeah. Thank you.
And welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. The Vikings trail by 3. I mentioned the wrong score when I went away. It's 27-24. I forgot to write down that last back, but scoring went like this. First for Pratt, Myers 2, Johnson 2, Tatro 2, 3 for Riley, 4 for Morrell, 6 for Hamey, and 8 for Uni. For the Vikings, 2 for Carson Peel, 2 for Braxton House, 4 for Gus Griffith, 5 for Cade Blanchett, 11 for Vincent Pickering. But again, Kai Blanchett shut out tonight in the first half.
Yeah, and they really did a good job on Kai. He just could not find any ways to get open, whether on a drive or to shoot a 3. They had Hamey guarding him early on, and so he can match up with Kai quickness-wise. So Kai's going to have a hard time getting to the basket on him. So we got to figure out a way to maybe set some screens for Kai, get him coming off some screens or cutting down low across the baseline, help him find some open gaps.
What do you got for rebounds and turnovers?
Turnovers, I have the Vikings for 7 and Pratt for 12, and rebounds tied up at 14 apiece.
So not a bad night rebounding for the Vikings, but on the scoreboard they have a deficit of 3 points, and they looked comfortable in the first half, but then the first quarter, but then the second quarter, they started getting their inside game with Uni going, and Hamey held him to 6 points, but Uni, who only averages 7 a game, has got 8, so he was kind of taking over there inside, and he uses he's kind of a heavier set guy, and he uses his strength to get open.
Yeah, and a couple times he had either Jerome or Justice guarding him, and he has about 4 or 5 inches on both of them, so he was able to get a couple of easy offensive rebounds in there and score easily. So, we need to try and really find, Pratt is doing a good job looking for those matchups, so we need to try and find a way to help those guys out when they get stuck down inside.
No question about that. The Vikings getting some good work from Gus Griffith and Cade Blanchett inside, but it's got to get some inside and then get some of those passes to the outside.
Yeah, I think we need to really keep working to get the ball in there. I don't think if we get Cade or Gus posted up, I don't think they have anybody that can really challenge them. And if we get a couple of those, then that's going to open up, give Vincent, Carson, and Kai a little more open space to shoot on the outside.
Vikings trail 27-24. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off of the second half. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball. Back after this timeout.
I'm 16 and I'm a sophomore. I'm 17 and I'm a junior.
What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is probably math. My favorite subject is weights.
Who is the funniest person on the team?
The funniest person on the team is probably Adrian or Timley. Funniest person is Katya Blanchett. Is the funniest person.
What is your favorite candy?
My favorite candy is probably Twix. My favorite candy, Skittles.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like playing sports and hanging out with friends or family. I like to play basketball or hang out with my friends.
Get the first possession, and it'll be the same way they started the game with Pickering, Peel, Blanchett, and Griffith. Pratt will also start with Yowney, Hamey, Tatro, Myers, and Johnson on the court. See what the Vikings can do on their first possession. The Vikings can pull away and get a victory here tonight. Oh, tipped away and almost a turnover on the very first possession. Hamey had his hands on it, but couldn't tell if Kai actually touched it or not, but the official said he didn't. The Vikings will keep the basketball. Go to Kai Blanchett. Out to Gus, and Gus has it knocked away by Uni. Uni will take it all the way in. Shot up and good. He got it by Cade Blanchett. Cade went for the block and didn't get it. And Pratt's biggest lead at 29-24. Uni in double figures now. Here's Pickering, top of the key, off to Kai. Wide open three, off, no good. Rebound, no. Carson Peel, a little teardrop, good. Carson was only 2 points in the first half, and now 4. Quickly, Hamey the other way. Across to Uni. Uni drive in the lane, shot up, no, too strong. Rebound, Vikings. Here comes Carson. Quickly up to Pickering. Got a ball on the top of the floor. I got a couple balls out on the floor, little fun balls.
That's the problem with giving the balls to little kids.
Yeah, to little kids. So they got to stop play and get that taken care of, and Vikings retain possession. 29-26, 3-point deficit. Cade Blanchett outside to Kai. Kai dribble out to Cade. Cade gets the screen, gets it off to Carson. Pickering, he'll launch a three ball. It is good. An online CPA three-pointer by Pickering, and the Vikings tie it up at 29 all.
Vikings now in their zone defense.
They go in that deflect, wasn't it?
Yes, the 1-3-1.
They got it knocked out of bounds, but didn't get the turnover. Johnson will go back court and come up again. Kyle will invite him into the trap. Goes over on the far wing to Uni, off to Myers. He's going to try a dribble drive, knocked away. Okay, hoping that Carson would pick it up, but he wasn't quite there yet. And it'll be Pratt ball out of bounds under their own basket. 6:32 remaining, 29-29 here in the third quarter. Johnson goes way out top to Myers, back to Hamey, around to Johnson. Inside to Tatro, his shot up, good. Too easy.
Yeah, they obviously watched the film of the Haven game and what Haven did offensively against that
they
zone.
throw it to Gus too strong and he can't handle it. Turnover. Here comes Uni. Stop the ball. Vikings. Tatro with it and miss. Rebound. Hamey. Come on, guys. Get that rebound. Kai does. Gets it off to Carson. Here come the Vikings. 6 minutes left to go. Third quarter. Vikings. Carson. Cade. Cade dribble drive. Cade off to Kai in the lane. Little floater. No rebound. 2 free throws coming up for Kai Blanchett.
Foul on Hamey.
His first personal. Official talking to a couple of players underneath there.
Cade must have some blood, I'm guessing, because they're sending him out of the game.
So he's got they sent him out of the game, and then the official gave Kai the basketball before Braxton checked in. That was the official's problem. Kai Blanchett, free throw, good. I'm glad that didn't bother our free throw shooter. 30 for the Vikings. The 5:52 mark of the third quarter. And Kai makes them both. Good job, Kai. His first points of the ball game. Tied the game up at 31 all.
Vikings going to stay in that 1-3-1.
Uni out top with it to Johnson. Lob inside to Tatro. Double team. Now got a reach and foul.
Got him on the arm.
Braxton gets that foul. Coach changing the defense now a little bit. Johnson will put it in play for Pratt.
Vikings are going to go 2-3 zone on the out of bounds.
Hamey with it, looking for somewhere to go with it. Cross court it goes to Myers to reset their offense. Inside to Johnson. Oh, nice bounce pass inside to Uni. He knows what to do with it too.
Yeah.
He's having a big game. He's got a dozen points. 33-31. Pratt with the lead. Vikings with the basketball. Into Gus. Gus up strong and blocked with no foul, no contact evidently. And here comes Pratt. Uni on the dribble drive into the lane. Blocked by the Vikings, Kai Blanchett, but a foul. And Uni will have 2 free throws. Kai just went down a little bit too strong on that one.
He got the ball first, but then hit him on the hand on the follow-through. Foul on Kai.
It'll be
that is his third.
Uni free throw. He's good at the shooting, and he's good at the free throw line as well.
Cade coming in for his brother.
34-31. Pratt lead. Evidently that Morrell didn't play enough JV. He must have only played 2 quarters of JV because this is his third quarter of varsity now. Well, just as I say, he's a good free throw shooter. He missed the second. We'll take it. Vikings down by 3. Carson into the front court. Picked up by Myers. Off it goes to Pickering. Pickering off to Cade Blanchett. Cade drives side of the lane. Kick off to Gus. Out to Pickering. His 3 ball. It's good. Another Arnreiner at CPA 3-pointer. He's got 17 points on the night. Tied it up at 34 all.
Vincent is definitely in the zone tonight.
Johnson with the dribble. In and off the glass with a kind of
too easy. We got to have some help defense there.
Yeah. Really a tough shot, but he got it to go. 36-34. Carson with the teardrop. It does not go. And knocked out of bounds by Gus. It'll go to Pratt. Jerome in. Braxton out. Pratt basketball now. Johnson will bring it into the front court. Picked up a little token pressure by Carson. 36-34. Pratt with the 2-point lead in the ball. Johnson out top with it. Over across to Myers. Back over to Hamey. Morrell with a shot. It's good.
Two-pointer. Wow, the freshman steps out and hits a 17-footer.
Long two for a 4-point Pratt lead. Off to Jerome Autry. Looking for Carson, or Cade. Goes over to Pickering again. His three. Another three by Vincent Pickering. 37-38. Vikings trail by one. But like you said, he is in the zone tonight.
Vincent's keeping the Vikings in the game. He's got to get him some help.
That's 20 points for Pickering. Morrell, too easy, but Yowney comes and picks up the miss and puts it in. He's having a big night. He's got 15 points. Jerome on the dribble, out to Carson. Around it goes to Carson, will drive it off to Pickering. Pickering off to Cade Blanchett. Cade dribbling through, help, gets it up to Gus. His shot blocked by Morrell inside there. Johnson all the way to the rim, too strong, and a rebound, no. Morrell puts the rebound in. Carson's going to get called for the foul before the rebound put back. And be 2 free throws coming up for Jair Johnson. We're not playing good defense right now in transition.
Yeah, we're getting beat back.
We're letting them drive too easy, and Johnson misses the free throw.
And Kai's coming back in with 3 fouls. Justice coming in.
Justice, Jerome, Cade, Kai, and Pickering on the court for the Vikings. Second chair Thompson free throw on the way, and got that one to crawl over the front of the rim. Good. 39-37. Oh, 41. What did I missed the basket here somewhere. 41-37. Kai with it outside to Pickering. Pickering over to Jerome. Jerome inside to Cade. Cade out to Jerome. Looked at a three, didn't trigger. Little floater now. Will, good, and one. Jerome with the basket.
Fouled by Riley.
39 for the Vikings, 41 for Pratt.
Tatro comes in for Yowney.
Foul on 21, Riley. That's his second. Jerome at the free throw line to shoot an and one. Good.
Got to pick up the defensive intensity here. Going to our zone rebel defense. Kind of that 1-1-3.
Round it goes to Hamey. Hamey drive into the lane, into traffic, and we're going to have a
check, yeah.
Hand check foul on
Cade,
I think.
Yep.
Cade
second foul on Cade, yep.
Johnson will put it in play.
For the Vikings.
Knocked away by Kai. It'll stay with Pratt underneath their own basket. 2:42 remaining third quarter. 41-40. Pratt by one with the basketball. Johnson way out top to Morrell. Out to Riley. Around to Hamey. Back to Riley. Outside of the zone. Inside to Johnson. Johnson shot blocked by Cade. Riley picks it up. Morrell will shoot a three. It's good.
Holy cow.
Where do they find these freshmen, these other teams?
I'm kidding you.
44-40. The other night we saw Haven with a freshman girl that had a big night. Nice looking players. Cade has it on the side of the lane. Cade shot up, fouled, and he'll have 2 free throws coming up. Foul's going to be on. Tatro, his. Well, they said that's not a shooting foul, so it's out of bounds to
Myers and Uni back in.
Autry Justice will put it in play. Lob to Kai. Kai up and good. You can do it, I can do it better. 42-44. Vikings within 2. Pratt with the basketball. 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. Here's another Morrell three. That one's missing, but Uni comes away with the rebound. Shot up and good by Uni. We cannot stop Max Uni. 46-42. The 1:41 mark of the third quarter. Jerome with it right in front of the Viking bench, looking for Pickering. Gets a screen from Vincent. Jerome on the dribble. Jerome shot up. Got it to go, but it's on the ground. And it'll be his second. Out of bounds to Smoky Valley. Play 2. Let's see what that works at the 1:29 mark of the third quarter. Still looking, still looking, still looking. Got to hurry, and got a timeout as it was getting close. We'll keep this one right here. Want to talk about Allen Samuels. Help you find the make, model, budget that fits you. View their large inventory at allsamuelshutch.com. Location, Allen Samuels, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Stream tonight's game on your phone with the Ad Astra radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless. Shop the latest phones and devices at the best price. Next Tech Wireless. We are Kansas. The scoreboard update brought to you by McPherson Dental Care, your friendly hometown dentist, online at McPhersonDentalCare.com, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. You got some updates.
Let's see. I think we had the Halstead Lions score, 49-32. Looking for some other girls' scores from our league or our sub-state. And not seeing anything else posted yet. McPherson girls win 49-31 over Buhler.
Out of bounds for the Vikings. Justice Autry will put it in play. They line up 4 along the baseline, go out top to Cade, over to Kai. Kai over to Autry, and he can't find the handle, and they turn it over. Vikings turn it over. Number
10.
Pratt has.
I've got Pratt for 12.
Still at 12. They haven't turned it over here in this third quarter. They have a 4-point lead in the ball. Johnson brings it into the front court, gets it off to Uni, off to Hamey. He'll let a shot just past the free throw line. He'll make it. His 8th point of the night, and they have a now 6-point lead, 48-42. Giving up too many points here in this third quarter. Buckle down on defense, boys. 1 minute left, third quarter. Jerome with it out top to Pickering. Vincent having a big night, off to Kai Blanchett. Kai on the dribble, goes back to Pickering. Pickering with the dribble drive in the lane. Floater up and good. Wow. Tough shot by Vincent to get it to go. 44-48. Vikings. Here's Morrell with the shot off the glass. This freshman looks like a senior. He's having a big third quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter. 11 for the game. 50-44. Pratt. 30 seconds now left to go here in the third quarter. Off to Kai. Almost a steal by Morrell. Off to Cade, his shot. Oh, he missed it, gets his own rebound, missed it again, gets his own rebound, blocked. And quickly the other way comes Pratt, up to Uni. And they're gonna go an offensive foul on Hamey. And the ball will go to the Vikings on the offensive turnover foul.
Yeah,
on Hamey.
Those are baskets we've got to have at that end.
Yeah.
Cade's point blank with nobody on him.
Carson coming back in for the last 10 seconds. Jerome out. I don't know what that means. Foul was on. I thought the foul, it was on 24. Hamey, I already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Carson on the dribble. Carson at the side of the lane. Carson elevates his shot. Good. Carson with 2 more, and that ends the quarter. Vikings 46, Pratt 50. Back with the fourth quarter after this 1 minute time out. did a good job of scoring 22 points in that quarter. The problem is they gave up 25.
Yeah.
The Vikings trail by 4, 46-50. First possession belongs to Pratt. See what we can get done here in this fourth quarter. See if our defense can clamp down a little bit. Coach said we have to do a better job of defending. It wasn't a good job in that second quarter, but another nice-looking freshman. There's a backdoor cut that doesn't go anywhere. Now a tie-up, and the Vikings get the turnover on the alternating possession. Good start for Smoky Valley on the defensive end. Carson got his hand in the cookie jar there to stop that one off. Here's Kai Blanchett, wide open three, too strong. Rebound on the weak side, Hamey. Wanting to go down to Morrell, but not there. Now he does go to Morrell. Shot up and missing, gets his own rebound. Shot up and good. Come on, guys. Block out and get that rebound. Letting this freshman have a huge night here. 52-46 for Pratt. Pickering from the free throw line. No. Rebound, Uni. Here comes Pratt on the run. Uni stopped the ball. Uni elevates. Shot good. Stopped the ball. No. And he gets his 54th team point at the 7-minute mark. Here comes Carson with the dribble into the front court between the circles. Goes over to Pickering. Pickering to Cade out top. Near side to Kai. Kai looking for Gus. Has him at the blocks. Gus turns. Shot up off the glass and good.
And a block on Uni.
Good job by Gus. That time he got the shot over the blocking arm, and it's 48.
Well, he did a nice job of. Uni couldn't get the block because Gus got right into his chest and didn't allow him to go up to block the shot.
Second foul on Uni. Gus with 6 points with a chance for an and one. We need every point we can get. He can cash in on the free throw, and he does. 49-54. 5-point lead, Pratt. Drive by the little guy, Riley, right at Gus, and he just drove right by him and put the basketball in the basket. 56-49. 6.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And a whistle on a foul on Uni. That's going to be his third.
Nope, on
Morrell. It's going to be his first. And it'll be 1-1 for the Vikings. They can score with a clock stop. That's always good.
Yep, got to convert now from the line.
Carson at the free throw line. Good. 50 for the Vikings, 56 for Pratt. Second Carson free throw on the way and got them both. Good, 51. 51-56, Vikings trail. And Uni, wow, he made it all the way. We have not stopped the ball hardly at all tonight. Under the Gus, tipped away and stolen by Pratt.
And again, coast to coast. Oh, we're lucky he just missed it.
Yeah, at least he missed that one. Here's Cade off to Pickering. Pickering, hesitation, dribble, knocked away, and stolen by the Vikings. Oh, he's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Pratt. Stay with Smoky Valley. Smoky Valley ball, yeah. We got lucky because Uni just missed that layup on the other end.
We're getting caught ball watching too much. Not
Carson with the drive. He can't make it, but Gus gets the rebound up, and he can't make it. Gus, and rebound by Uni inside there. Wow, how many bunnies have we missed? Here's Uni going to drive in all the way. No, and a foul. Carson upset. I don't know who he's going to call the foul on, but
we got to stop that drive at the free throw line. Can't wait till he gets down to 4 feet from the basket.
Cade's going to pick up the foul. Uni at the free throw line. He made 1 of 2 a little bit ago.
Yeah, we've missed at least 3 bunnies from right under the basket.
Oh, and he hits the back of the rim. It goes straight up and falls down. That is shooter's luck.
Braxton in for Gus.
Second Uni free throw on the way. And no good. Rebound, though, by Pratt. Morrell has a 15-footer. No. Rebound by Pratt. Riley comes away with it and gets it into Uni. His shot, no. Rebound, Morrell. He just comes crashing in there, grabs it in midair, and puts it in for 2 more. We are not able to stop Morrell and Uni. Into Pickering, out to Kai. Kai Blanchett, dribble drive. Kai going the other way. Offensive foul on Kai. That'll be his 4th. And timeout on the court. Smoky Valley will step aside as well. 51-61. Vikings trail by 10. Back after this 30-second timeout. Vikings got their work cut out for them now. They've given up too many points here. What was a 46-54 point lead after 3 quarters has turned into a 10-point lead now for Pratt, 51-61 at the 5:15 mark.
Yeah, we're just not getting back defensively. Pratt is just pushing the ball down the floor, going to the rim, and we don't have anybody that's stepping in to pick up the ball on defense.
No, we gotta stop it at half court or at the top of the key somewhere.
Yeah, we're waiting to get it into the lane to try and stop it.
Pratt basketball now after the Vikings.
We've extended our defense to full court, 1-3-1.
Uni with it over to Riley. Riley back to Uni. Uni will drive inside of the lane. Uni shot, no, but he's fouled, and the free throw's coming for Uni. He'll get 2. He just made 1 of 2.
Fouls
Pickering.
on Vincent. It's his first.
So he's not in foul trouble at all.
And that's 17 fouls on the Vikings. So
Uni
free throws, for both teams here on out.
62 for Max Uni, who averages 7 points a game. He has got 5, 10, 14, 22 points tonight.
Wow.
No answer for that young man. Carson in the front court with it on the dribble. Over to Kai. Kai will look at it. No, gets it over to Braxton. Braxton looking for Cade inside. Kicked by Pratt. It'll stay with Smoky Valley. Carson to put the honors in at the 4:47 mark of the 4th quarter. Off to Cade. On top to Pickering. Pickering to Carson. Carson elevates. Shot. No. Rebound. Morrell. 6'5" kid, a freshman, he looks like a man out there among boys. Inside to Tatro. Tatro shot, turn around. They're going to call for a travel. And Tatro turns it over. The freshman has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 points. 35 points between the two of them. Here's Carson. Needs some help, gets it off to Cade. Cade inside, a little shot good. Cade Blanchett with 2. 53-63. Inside to Morrell, his shot.
And there's that same pass that Haven threw to beat us the other night. Diagonal pass to the guy in the short corner.
65-53, here's Cade. And a block by Hamey. Hamey comes back in from out of bounds. He's got to get himself established before he comes in.
Yep, he didn't get his foot down.
No, you got to have 2 feet. You can't have 1 foot. 1 foot isn't enough. You got to have both of them.
Yep.
I know that rule. Carson to put it in play. Still looking. Goes out top to Pickering. Pickering against Hamey. Across to Carson. Lob inside and nobody there but Uni. Uni on the dribble drive. All the way into the lane. Uni. And a foul. And Uni going to get two more free throws. Carson picks up his second foul. Uni free throw, no good.
Morrell back in for Pratt.
Tatro, he's not happy that he's going out. But coach likes his freshman. He's a good one. Second free throw also missing. Cade will get the rebound for the Vikings. 2 misses by Uni. A little chink in their armor maybe. But we got to go. 33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Braxton with it around to Pickering. Pickering guarded by Hamey, out top to Cade, back to Pickering. Pickering going to launch a 3-ball. No, rebound. Pratt. And kicked around like a pinball machine. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. It'll be Pratt basketball underneath their own basket. 65-53. Vikings trail by a dozen.
Autry and Autry coming back in.
Pickering and Kai coming out. Got to get a stop. Got to get points.
Yeah, we pretty much are going to have to shut them out from here on out.
Lob inside the Uni. Pivot, shot, and it's good. We do not have anybody that can defend that young man. 67 for Pratt, 53 for Smoky Valley. Carson elevates, left-handed shot, and got it to go. Nice shot by Carson.
And they're just sending 2 guys down on every shot. They fly 2 guys, 1 down each side, and we are getting caught looking at the ball instead of getting back covering the flyers.
Foul's going to be on Cade, his 4th. That'll put Morrell at the free throw line. The only thing he hasn't done is shoot free throws, so we'll see what a free thrower he is. And he missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Carson dribbles right into Riley, and he picks his pocket. The Viking turnover. Outside to Johnson. Johnson, a lot of contact between him. Here's Hamey with the 3. No, rebound, Riley. Pratt with another offensive rebound, another possession. Back to Morrell, inside to Uni. Gets it knocked away, but Morrell hangs on to it. Out top to Hamey. Hamey with a floater, no, rebound. Last touch by Uni, out of bounds to Smoky Valley. 2:26 to go now.
Pickering, Blanchett, Griffith back in for Autry and House.
2:26 to go. Vikings trail by a dozen, 55-67. Need points and need them in a hurry. Carson into the front court on the dribble. Off to Cade. Cade back to Carson. 3-ball, Carson. No, rebound. Carson saves it from going out of bounds. Good hustle by Carson. Behind the back pass to Kai, to Cade. Cade with the dribble and in on the basket. 2 points for Cade. 57-67. Now we got to get a stop. Off to Hamey. In traffic, in contact, but dribbles through it. Muni driving in. Shot. Travel. Come on, have a travel. He got bumped on the drive, and it's going to be a foul on the Vikings, and it's going to be on
Cade,
and that'll be 5 on Cade. 9 points and fouled out. Jerome in for him. 2 free throws coming up for Uni. Like I said, if he has any problem, it's his free throwing. He just missed 2. And he missed another one, so a little bit of advantage, but the Vikings have to score. Come on, Carson, pick it up quickly. Trying to get everybody in the right position. Carson.
Got to move. We got too many guys standing. Yep.
Timeout, it's a 30. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank, this injury report timeout brought to you by Summit Surgical and Pinnacle Rehabilitation. Sports performance. Schedule your free consultation at summitkansas.com. The Summit, together for exceptional health care. And this timeout brought to you by Pile Law. Have you or someone you know been injured at work? Tom Pile has over 25 years of experience helping injured workers receive the benefits they deserve. Call for a free consultation at 620-241-9000. And scoreboard update brought to you by McPherson Dental Care, your friendly hometown dentist online at McPhersonDentalCare.com, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
One score relating to our sub-state in boys. Concordia, after 3 quarters, is up on Phillipsburg, 53-32. So that's good for the Vikings because Phillipsburg is just a game behind us in the standings.
Carson with it on the inbound play to Kai Blanchett out top to Pickering. Pickering dribble drive in the lane, elevates, shot, good. Vincent Pickering with 2. Nicely done by Vinny. Morrell all the way down to the court, but the other end, but they can't find him quick enough. They get it off to Johnson at the top of the key. Johnson overside to Morrell. Morrell looking for somewhere, now goes out top to Riley. Johnson with the dribble drive. Carson, good defense on him. Johnson kicks it out and tipped away, and last touch by, it's going to be a jump ball on an alternating possession. It'll be Pratt basketball, 1:03 left to go, 59-67. Good basket by Vinny on the other end, but Vikings need another stop. Inside to Hamey. Started by Pickering. Hamey in the drive. Hamey with a shot to I don't know if that was a pass or not, but
I think Ethan knocked the ball out of his hand and it went right to Uni.
I think so too. Here's Carson. He'll launch a 3 ball. No, off the front iron. Ethan tried to tap it to Pickering, but it's too strong and goes out of bounds. Pratt basketball now with 44 seconds to go, and they lead 69-59, a 10-point lead. Riley to put it in play. Vikings putting it on full court press. Trying to get it in, does finally to Morrell. Morrell all the way down to Johnson. Johnson with the layup, good. Got away and got the break away. 71 for Pratt. 59 for the Vikings. Peel, shot, no, foul. Peel will have 2 free throws. But there is only 29.2 seconds remaining. Riley on the foul. His 3rd. Carson with the free throw, good. Carson now in double figures for the Vikings. And good on both. Carson, nice job. Quickly up to Morrell. Back to Hamey. Into Riley. Off to Morrell. Back to Riley. Back to Morrell. Out top to Myers. 15 seconds left to go. Hamey out to Riley. Out to Hamey, and that'll do it. The Vikings are going to fall here at home to Pratt. Johnson across to Myers. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and that'll do it. Our final score from the Smoky Valley Gym. Smoky Valley loses at 61-71. We'll be back to wrap this one up for you after these timeouts. Back in Smoky Valley Gym, the Vikings split with the Pratt Greenbacks. The Vikings boys losing 71-61, but the girls coming from behind and edging out the Pratt Greenbacks by the score of 44-40. Scoring went like this in the boys' game for Pratt. Myers with 2, 5 for Noah Riley, 6 for Tatro, 7 for Johnson, 8 for Hamey. And then in double figures, 15 points for the freshman off of the bench and 26 points for Max Uni, who scores 7, averages 7, but he was hot tonight. 26 game-high points for him. For the Vikings, Braxton House 2, Jerome Autry 3, 4 for Kai Blanchett, 7 for Gus Griffith, 9 for Cade Blanchett. And then in double figures, Carson Peel, 12, and 24 points for Vincent Pickering. What a night for Vincent Pickering, but...
yeah, he just didn't have enough help.
Didn't have enough help, no question about that. Kai Blanchett just can't get off the ground here lately, and, the defense, like you said, the defenses are certainly keying on him.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just not giving Kai much room, and but the key for us tonight was defensively in the second half. We just did not do a good job of getting back and stopping the ball. We were jogging back too much and just watching the ball and not hustling back and waiting too long to try and stop the ball.
Yeah, we gave up 25 points in the third quarter, 21 points in the fourth quarter, and we scored 22 in the third ourselves. We only had 15 in the fourth quarter, and they were just they found their way to the rim, and we just couldn't stop the transition baskets, and they pulled away for the victory. How about turnovers and rebounds?
Turnovers, I had 14 for the Vikings, 15 for Pratt, but they beat us on the boards 32-26.
32-26 rebounds for the Vikings, and now the Vikings in just about unable to have a home game now on the sub-state.
Yeah, we would have to win our last 2 games and get some help probably to be able to get back to a 4th seed. We're looking at probably realistically a 5 or 6 seed, which honestly, if we're going to be one of the 2, maybe the 6 would be the better one to have and be on the opposite side of Southeast, although Beloit, who's going to be the 2 seed, is really good as well. They played Southeast to 8 points last week and held Southeast to 41. So it's good. The boys have a tough road here to go, but if we would just kind of put things together like we did when we played in that stretch in January, we're capable of playing with just about anybody in the sub-state. So
yeah, no question about that. But we got to find a fire. Got to find something to ignite the team and get them focused a little bit. And we'll jump into, so we don't forget before Coach Snyder comes and joins us, our player of the game. Tonight's player of the game is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust. Safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Put their experience to work for you and your family. Relationships banking from People's Bank and Trust. And obviously Vincent Pickering with 24 points. Pretty easy choice for player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Vincent did a great job tonight. Definitely was in the zone and, did more than his share on offense. And we just didn't have anybody else that could really find the bucket tonight when we needed it.
Yeah, no question about that. It was not a great night, and the Vikings with Heston coming in for senior night on Friday night here, and always a fun night to have senior night, but boy, it puts a little pressure on needing to win that Heston game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's almost a must-have now for the boys to have even an outside shot at getting a 4 seed.
Yeah, and obviously the league standings, the Vikings were in the hunt for league winner, but aren't able to come up with that tonight. So we'll have to see where that goes. But the more important thing is we got to try to finish strong and see if we can finish with some momentum. And we got Heston. That'd be a huge win if we could take down the Swathers on Friday night, and then on the road to finish out the regular season at Halstead next Tuesday, a week from tonight, would certainly be a chance for the Vikings to get some momentum and get some.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know we can play with Heston. We played them to 10 points down at their place before Christmas. So, if we'll come and just play a little bit and get that intensity back, we got a shot. No
question about that. Joining us now, Coach Doug Snyder of the Vikings. And, wow, a tough Pratt team came in and got off to we had a 10-8 lead after one quarter, but then they outscored us 19-14 in the third, 25-22 in the third, 19-14 in the second, and 21-15. Their transition, we just couldn't stop their transition tonight.
Yeah, we just didn't stop their transition. I mean, we didn't get in front of guys. We let them get too deep. I'm sure you guys called them all out. I mean, we got beat defensively. We got beat on the boards. I mean, there wasn't really a lot. I mean, we scored points.
Yeah.
We can easily say we did that. I mean, we put up,
61?
37 in the second half, but we gave up 44 in the second half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, can't give up 44 and score 37. We just got no stops in the whole second half. I thought man-to-man was good for us early, and then they kind of got us in the last 4-minute war. The second quarter, I think we got outscored 11-4 in that last 4 minutes. And then, we just never bounced back from that defensively. I thought we would be able to get some stops in the second half if we made some adjustments and did some things and mixed up a little bit, but they just picked us apart. They were more physical than we were. They were more aggressive. They attacked the rim harder than we did. Again, we had some nice things. I thought Vincent shot the ball extremely well tonight.
Absolutely.
Good to get him going and shoot the ball well. I thought Cade was, again, big inside. But, even he was one of the first ones in the locker room to say, we just got to quit getting out-rebounded. We got to make more of an effort to get the job done inside. Maybe KP got 12, but, we got some foul trouble with Kai early, and with us trying to go man, we knew it was going to be difficult for him to stay out of foul trouble, and he picked up a tough third foul at the beginning of the third quarter because we got beat off the bounce. So that was a tough spot for him to be in. He just never really got on track tonight, never got going. So I really don't know. I think the big thing is defensively we have to figure out where we're going to go and who we're going to be from here on out. But right now we're just defensively, that's 3 games in a row. We've just not been very, very good.
Yeah, it just hasn't found the nucleus to somebody to get in front of somebody and get a charge, take something, because they were coming right down Broadway. We just couldn't stop them right down from the top of the key. This penetration was just they were bound determined to make it, and they did.
And like I said, if we did step over. If we did step over and stop it, I felt like they got the rebound almost every time on that. I mean, we just didn't. Yeah. We didn't have the second guy coming in. We weren't as aggressive. We didn't get nearly as many offensive rebounds as we needed to get either. We spent a lot of time watching from the outside and not getting in there and making plays. But again, I mean, scoring-wise, it wasn't really the problem. If we're going to score 61 points, I'd like to think we're going to win and not give up 71. But
yeah,
like I said, that was our big thing tonight, was we just didn't defend, and we've got to figure out ways to defend better because we've got Heston coming up on Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't get any easier on Friday. The Swathers coming in, although you did play them close down at their place within 10. I think we're capable of playing with them, but we certainly got to defend better than we did tonight.
When I say all these things, I mean, I think we're capable of doing a lot of things. We've got to figure out how to switch from capable to actually doing, and I think that's what those guys realize too. They know it. They know that we're capable of doing a lot of different things, but we've got to actually demonstrate that we can do it. It's got to start tomorrow in practice, and it's got to continue over the course of the next 2 weeks to make some things happen.
No question about the effort tonight. The effort was good, but the results weren't to what we wanted. So thanks for coming out, and we'll see you Friday.
Thanks, guys.
Doug Snyder of the Vikings, and any final thoughts, Darren, on the game tonight as the Vikings drop it here? The girls win, but the boys just can't get her done tonight.
Yeah, just, we had good intensity the first half, but we just didn't match their intensity or their physicality in the second half, like Coach said, and we got a little bit meek and mild, and just acted like we didn't want any part of playing as hard as Pratt was.
Yeah, we just didn't step up to the call. So Vikings look forward to coming back on Friday and senior night, and so you can't get motivated to play on pink night. Hopefully we can get motivated to play on senior night.
Well, yeah, hopefully the seniors realize that Friday night's probably going to be their last time to play in this gym. So like that like you said, should be enough to get you to leave it all out on the floor.
Well, that'll wrap our broadcast up for tonight. Again, the girls win an exciting one, 44-40, after trailing almost the entire game. They come out at the end and go on an 8-0 run at the end to finish the game off and win it 44-40. But the Viking boys just can't find the right number. They got within 1 point with 2:51 left to go in that third quarter. But from there on, it was all Pratt, and the boys drop it 71-61. Well, that'll wrap it up for our board up back at the station, actually down in Hutchinson. Mr. Vizekta, and Darren, this is Don wishing everybody a very pleasant good night. We'll talk to you again Friday here from Smoky Valley Gym for senior night. Good luck to Bethany tomorrow. They finish out their regular season against McPherson. The girls can win and assure themselves of a second-place finish. The boys kind of locked into the 5th spot, but they certainly want to win against their in-county rival.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to finish strong and have that momentum going into their conference tournament next week.
Take care, everyone. Talk to you Friday. Good night from Smoky Valley Gym.